What are the main trends in terms of prefabrication nowadays?
Currently, the trends in prefabrications are really going into industrialization. It is something the industry has been evolving over the last couple of years. A lot of people tried to go into modular housing, but the limitations within modular housing have been too severe. Therefore, now the industry is moving back into panelized, and within the panelized system, putting more and more technology into the elements. This is how the industry is currently evolving, and we see the trend going on for the next decade or two, especially here in the center of Europe, where the amount of labor is continuously decreasing, the amount of skilled labor is quasi non-existent, and therefore we need to go into an industrialized building system where we can produce automated in a factory with highest level of quality and standards.
What are the characteristic features of the offer of Green Code? How do you distinguish on this very competitive market?
Knowledge. This is what we are trying to do. We are trying to push as much knowledge as possible into the market. We have to start with the architects. We have to educate the architects and engineers to think in this type of building system, which is not a building system what they may have seen in the past, being only the standard repetition of elements. They have a form freedom. They have the opportunity to express themselves within a limit of the building system, but the limits are quite vast and extensive. Therefore, we really try to push the knowledge out into the market, getting architects, engineers engaged in really using the benefits of the system.
And what is the reception of the architects so far?
So far, quite great. We have recidivists, or we have repetitive offenders, like I would say. If an architect really goes into the system, he really wants to reproduce and recreate it more and more times. We have a lot of architects which build a lot of buildings, repetitive buildings with us, not looking the same, but using the system in this way and that way, just to their efficient advantage.
So can we look forward to prefabricated future, right?
Yes, into a huge extent, we have to look into a prefabricated future. Why? Because it is just the industry is going into this, and we have, as a society, we have to change. The construction sector is almost 40% of all emissions worldwide are directly related to the construction sector. Therefore, we have to be more efficient. We cannot wait for somebody else to do the change. We have to enact the change, and we have to change. And changing is part going into industrialization, going into a different type of building system, going into automation and into integrating technology into our building objects and building systems.